anyway, Ryan?
We started, I always say this, but we started as a joke, just like writing songs for fun and never really expected to actually perform.
We were like 3 years old.
Yeah, we were still in the nursery. We've been playing for like 40 years now. No. Our old guitarist, Dallas, and I were just like, he was just learning guitar and I was just trying to, I guess, write some lyrics and some melodies to it. And then slowly, after our first show, we were like, oh, this is a good time, let's keep doing it. And slowly, we've had lots of member changes. Brian's been in the band like for a long time now, and two of our founding members, pretty much, Josh and Dallas, just left in the last year. So it's been a big adjustment with the writing process and everything. But our other guitarist, Brandon's writing a lot of music now. We have a new member, a new bass player, Fergs, and a new guitarist named Alex. So it's good times. Moving forward.
When did you guys first like write outside of this?
That was like was it 4 years ago? I think it was about 4 years ago. It's been a while. And that was like our first album, and we just, I don't know, I guess we kind of had no idea. We were living in the house together. We recorded in that house the album, and we had no idea what we were doing at all. But that's kind of the album that got us going and got us on the road and everything too. Got us any kind of fan base we had at the start. So.
When did you get, like, how was it self-releasing the first CD and like the DVD?
It was fun. Phoenix is like a great town for that kind of thing. Like, so much support from the fans, and just like people like Tim Harmon, who's a great promoter, great photographer, helped us with the DVD, and we were kind of able to tour the first year and a half on our own without a label or anything, just off that CD. So it's kind of a good way to start.
Super rootsy for sure. It's very bad.
We're just super punk.
Yeah, super punk.
You guys started touring. Has there been any like moment that's like particularly stood out?
I can answer this one. I don't know what I'm going to say. Montreal.
That's sick.
But the biggest show we've ever played is Montreal World Tour. We were on main stage, and there's like 20,000 people watching, which is like amazing. Like,
We get to play right after Silverstein in Canada at like 7:30 at night on the main stage. It was like prime time.
totally
Last
didn't
day.
deserve it, but it was amazing.
Yes, we did. Just kidding.
We played with Angels and Airwaves like a week ago. It was awesome for like active Bling Fest in California. It was like 8,000 people there. Big Warped Tour main stage. That was really fun. So far this year, I think it's good.
That's the biggest show that we played.
I had like as much fun playing like the small punk rock clubs too. You know, like even like super small shows are sometimes even more fun than the huge ones because there's just nothing to worry about. You know, just go bananas. So. They're all fun.
Yeah, it's intimate, I guess. We all prefer that, I think. Like the small clubs, intimate. We did Taste of Chaos, and it was like arenas every day, and then like, when we got to the clubs again, we were like, oh, this is nice. We can actually like see our fans or whoever's at the show. Just interact with them.
30-foot barrier between.
Yeah. So.
Any like scary or unlucky moments while on tour?
Lots. We've been in 4 accidents. We got hit by a semi-truck. We flipped an RV. We flipped a van.
Totaled another van.
When did we do that?
We totaled 2 vans
I don't remember.
and 1 RV.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
Too
been,
many.
yeah, but we're also
Don't
alive.
tour in the wintertime, children.
Brian was driving every time.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
But I had my lucky helmet on, so I'm still alive.
Any particular band like that's your favorite to tour with?
Every tour we fall in love with like a band that we're on.
There's been some bands that really took care of it. Story of the Year was really awesome to us. Story of the Year and Amberlin were like super nice to
That was
us.
fun too.
There's a band from Phoenix called A Change of Pace, who I actually went to high school with. So they're like just super close friends of ours. So we always have a really good time touring with them.
They're probably our favorites.
Probably,
Tour.
yeah.
If we-
Because it's like, it just feels like one giant band, you know. 'cause
We
we're all
actually
really
share
good
like
friends.
one hotel room with them. And it's
We all sleep in one bunk.
9 dudes in one bed. It's cool.
There's 2 beds, but we only use one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too much information.
TMI.
How have like the fans reacted since you guys have picked up new members of the band?
We've been booed off stage like almost
Every
every
night.
night.
Yeah. I don't even think we're gonna play it.
They get like eggs to everyone's honestly this year we've had several like bass players, and there's been so much up in the air. I think a lot of our fans honestly thought we were going to break up just from like online stuff.
That's bull crap.
Even though that was never going to happen, it was just kind of like I think everyone, for the most part, the fans that have been with us are kind of just relieved that we have a lineup and that we're touring again. You know. And,
I think it's been really good.
As mean as the new guys are, they're still our fans are still nice to them. So it's working out good, and we're so happy about this new record. We had so much. It's almost like when we were writing outside of this, we had like all the time in the world. That's how this record was. So it's back to it's kind of like what we started as. So it feels like us again.
That was nice.
I got kind of warmed me up. I don't even need a chocolate anymore.
Keep you guys, like yourself, occupied while on tour.
Lots of
I like to do this
movies.
for hours and
He
hours.
knits. He actually knitted some of those sweaters.
Yeah, I did that.
Zoom in.
I reverse what Brian does when I go like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I watch a lot of movies. They read. Right?
I read books. Boring.
This tour, we're just like going over like mixes of our new songs, trying to get them perfect.
We really like to listen to our own music.
What else do we do?
Sleep a lot.
I like the longboard. Go skate. It's fun. A little bit of
It's not
exercise.
snowing yet.
But it's not snowing.
Yeah, kind of when it's cold tour, you just kind of stay in your bunk and just sleep all day
Yeah.
until the show.
I know. Brandon's sleeping right now.